that it did have a built-in, or it might have been a module that Josh included. But for the unless I say, "Hey, Matt," you know that's a good indication. Hey, Matt, yeah, I'm talking to you. But what I was gonna say is that there was a timer. The only problem with it was that if, for example, when he added that Kraken to the combat tracker, you know, it didn't like update for us. A little wonky. But this is technically a beta, so yeah. No, I was just saying, like, well, the best thing was, like, you know, flashing the fucking screen to letting you know you're up next. Well, you also had the 3 minutes, and if you didn't, it, I mean, I had several choices. I had several choices, and then Matt slash Greg killed off my companion. I didn't. There's nothing for me to check, man. No. What I had to add was all the Eldritch invocations and rolling a d20. There's nothing for me to check there. I rolled 3. What, rolling 3? No. So technically, I rolled the third one. I rolled was because it was a 19, but it had the Hexblade's curse on it, which increases the range of crits to include 19. It was 2 natural 20s. Hey Ben, is Matt joining us tonight? Does he remember what invocations he picked? It was what? Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm in Josh's. It was potentially going to be a one shot, but his dungeon crawl that we were doing on the Virtual Foundry, Ben. I'm a level 9 warlock, and you get 5 invocations. So I was just what I was going to say is the ones that I picked, and I'm not trying to influence them, was Thirsting Blade, which allows you to attack twice. If he attacks with his pack weapon, he can attack a second time. Yeah. technically anytime he kills, like, he gets the finishing blow, he can raise a specter from that monster's corpse. It is, because specters are nuts. Once per long rest, but it doesn't disappear until he takes a long rest. Yes, if you have a companion who does turn undead. But who would ever do such a thing? But no, so I took, instead of an ASI on the warlock I made, I took a feat. So my warlock's walking around in chainmail, so he has 18 AC. He's almost like your Forge Cleric, you know? Because there's also an Eldritch Invocation which is called Eldritch Smite. And so at it's 1d8 plus 1d8 per level of spell slot you use. And at 9th level you have 5th level spells. So you do 6d8 damage. And if you crit, it becomes 12d8. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which could be, for example, 52 damage. And that's just from the smite, not the physical damage you did as well. Hey, Matt. The sky. No, the sky's always up. I will say that it's pouring down at my house. I'm like Eeyore, okay? You know, it's always raining where I'm at. They passed a bum up. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I remember where we're at now. Oh, that, you know, it's really interesting. So if you right click on a map as a player and you hold down right click, you can go to, like, for example, from center to pointers or X to close it, and it'll close the thing. Yeah, it'll go through the menu options. If only it was 8 Josh 30. I wasn't going to say it, but... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just updating. I was asked to make a channel in my other Discord that I hang out in. They wanted a mildly inappropriate channel, so I did. He didn't attack you. I didn't see your name on it. This is how he became Gru. Yeah, yes. Yeah, see, this is the third fucking story I've heard about somebody not realize they're getting robbed slash mugged, and it's like, yeah, I want to sell you a knife, and you're like, oh, okay. So if they get oh, the other, oh, I gotta find that. I gotta find that image. I found it. I found it. I found the image. Here's the image I was looking for. Yeah. He's going to Al Capone it. So, Josh, I had fun Saturday. Yep. Exactly. I mean, whatever cleric version Matt was, where you don't have to roll the damage, it's just straight max. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed. And then Garrett said I did like 20 crits, you know. I just need that luck to carry over into this game, Garrett. I mean, Nyx Hacks is how my blood hunter continued to fight the good fight.
Control yourself. A lightsaber.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If there's one Jedi left, it's not you. Affirmative.
I guess are we waiting on Nick? He said be on in a few, like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, we know what his vote is.
Yep.
Just plant some tentacles on the paper.
Just plant evidence.
Dude, Agaboo is...
I gotta make sure I have those names written down. Yeah, I do.
Don't worry.
No, I got them.
Like I said, we will kind of halfway do some of this.
Konek, the horse rapist, is what I have written down.
You may just like animals a little too much. You don't know that he actually rapes horses.
Wait, what?
Were you not here for that, Matt?
Kind of late last Monday.
Pretty much,
the party.
he was really into horse ass, and I had to leave. I was like, I just can't even. I can't even talk to him.
Jeez.
He's like,
No,
man,
I'm
those
still
horses,
at,
they looked good. And I'm like, yep, I'm out.
I went and took a nap.
Oh, that's right. You stayed in the mansion. How does that happen? What the fuck? I just noticed I named one of my maps the Valendar. The fuck is that?
Oh
There's
no.
D in Valendar. Well, if you don't have inspiration, consider yourself inspired for being here. I think that only affects Ardak. The guy has 2 inspiration. Save him up for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Yep,
So, Patch, did you add an inspiration?
I did.
You already had one.
Yeah, I just added one to have 2.
You should have 1.
I had 1 before.
Correct. You only get it if you don't have it. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I guess if Nick's not here, we can just get started. Be back in just a sec. Oakley Schmokley. So, if everybody's here, you guys want to start?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Beats the hell out of Noah, get the boat.
So we are on the surface. What episode is this?
This
Jack.
is episode. Give me a second. 18.
Episode 18. All right.
I have
Just
a lore question.
I have a lower
Why
answer.
is like Elsamar like super pale and his bodyguards are like super dark? Like, they're the same race, right?
Let me look. Oh yeah. It's because his bodyguards, they paint on this black paint and dye their hair white.
Ah, okay.
That's how you recognize the bodyguards of the head of the Valnar.
Right.
The Valnar is a
Or they could just have different, pigmentation.
No. Can't have that.
so the Valnar are the military of the High Elves. They're a very rare kind of elf, but they were the elite warriors that the High Elves employed.
Okay, so it's like a status thing. Like, everybody knows that these guys are the elites because they like dress up.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the lore reason. The real reason is that his bodyguards are using a Drow token, and Drow are Dark Elves. So, anyway.
Lucy.
So we are on the surface. Just to give you context, we're all the way down here in the right-hand bottom corner in what's known as the Valnar Gardens. It's the only place on the surface that you guys know of that has actual living green plants. And it seems like it hasn't been touched by the destruction that's been wrought across the rest of the city.
You might need to share that.
Sure. It's the main surface map.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gardens itself, not the manor.
Oh, yeah, I'll share the gardens too. So on your way down here, you had a run-in with some skeletons and a bone, which you immediately killed after fearing. And Yardwick removed the head and lugged it on with him until you made it to the Valnar Gardens. Valnar Gardens, it's a beautiful place. After a bit of suspicion by the elves that live here, you were invited in, and you spent some time having dinner with Elsum. What's his last name? Elsum Eleanor, who basically told you that he's, the elves have lived here since the final war, right? Since the before time, and that the Valnar Gardens are protected by a ancient golden dragon who is asleep. I don't know if they told you this or not, but they've tried to wake up the to no avail. The dragon is asleep in this Thar tomb down there.
Martha Stewart's tomb.
Yes. So, Elsum also told you about a few of the problems that he has, and he said, well, if you do some of these things for me, you'll gain his trust, and he'll help you with the Mind Flayers. So he gave you basically three problems. First one is that the Durgar are constantly testing his borders with raids. If you could do something about that, he'd be really happy. You know, like destroy the Mind Flayer dungeon. His second ask was he's pretty sure there's a spy in the Valnar Gardens sent by the Elder Brain that's spying on what's happening in here. He wants you to talk to the townsfolk and figure out who the spy is. And oh yeah, no, that's all he did. He didn't give you three. You guys at the very end decided to start. Yeah, very end, you guys started to talk with some of the townspeople. I believe you visited Denton the blacksmith, Beanin the alchemist. You got thrown out of his shop. You also visited with Konak the enchanter, and I think that's it. I cannot recall if you talked to the baker or not.
No, we talked to the enchanter, the blacksmith, the alchemist.
Yeah.
And that's where we stopped.
So,
oh, and the shopkeep, I think.
Yeah. So, just a couple things you learned. You know that Beanin the alchemist specializes in healing potions. When you talked to the black, he seemed like he was quite a good craftsman. No nonsense. And then the enchanter, let's see. You know that he is highly educated. You know, has lots of spells and scrolls in his shop, and I think that's all you've learned from him so far. So, like I was saying earlier, I think I kind of didn't end the session at the right time, because you kind of need to have all these conversations in your mind when you decide who the spy is. So, if you'd like to go and talk to any of those guys that you've already talked to, I'm 100% for that. But at this point, you're standing outside of the enchanter's house or shop. That's right down here. I think Ardak, Yardwick, you're done with your nap. Maybe you've wandered over and see your group of friends.
Wait, I get a hit dice out of that?
We take short rest. Yeah, you would use a hit die. If you did a long rest, you would get a hit die back.
Yeah.
So wait, I roll a hit die.
If you need to regain health, you can roll hit die.
I'm wounded 30.
You can roll as many hit dice as you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just keep in mind you have a limited quantity of hit die. But,
yeah, okay, now I'm only wounded 7.
Okay.
Wait, I shouldn't have that. Should I have that 15 temp?
No, you would lose that.
But.
Yeah, it depends on
1 hour.
Yeah, I was going to say, it depends on why you have it.
That would go away.
In any case. Also, I'm pretty sure just taking a nap is not exactly enough for a short rest, but...
I mean, an hour.
Short rests are 24 hours.
Oh, that's right. Here, it's 24 hours. I forgot we're doing the Savage mode. Grim realism.
Yes, grim and gritty. So, you guys are all standing outside the enchanter's house. You see Yardwick coming up. What do you do?
So, who shall we... Oh. Guys, who shall we go see? Gotta keep track of all the damn voices, you know? Guys?
Well, do we have any real kind of leads, or do we're supposed to just roam around town and be like, hey, we're strangers, are you the spy?
I mean, we could go talk to Agabu the baker or the head guard.
I guess pick the first guy on the list.
Alright, Agabu the baker. Because we've already talked to the shopkeep, talked to the blacksmith, the alchemist, the enchanter. Unless you want to talk to him again. I'm just, throwing it out there.
One's as good as another at this point, since we don't have any particular, lead.
Mm-hmm. Well. Okay, guys, onwards.
Yeah. HellDiver Commander, where are you going? You need to make a call.
Yeah, Commander.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not really feeling that good right now. Let's just patch and peck. I'm trying to do something. Sorry.
You're pretty quiet, man.
Just, Jonathan, you take the reins right now. I'm not feeling good, like in real life. Give me a second.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Patches.
Okay, guys. So yeah, let's go talk to the baker. Not to be confused with the candlestick maker.
So you make your way through the village, all the way up to this building way up here in the north.
Mm-hmm.
The smell of baking bread. Oops, sorry. Yeah, sure. Smell of baking bread wafts from his house. As you open the door and walk in, you see a tall, kind of flour-dusted elf wave at you.
Hello, my name's Agabu. Wow, strangers. What are you guys here for? Some bread? What you need?
Yeah. Let's look at your bread.
I want a sweet roll.
What kind of breads are you selling?
Well, he's got tables of bread laid out. There's a lot of standard loaves, some pastries, something you might call a sweet roll. He picks it up and hands it over to you, Freak.
Oh, you're a strange-looking blue man. Here, try this.
I'm gonna try a sweet roll.
Got some sugar sprinkled on top.
Just the way I like it.
The sweet roll is passable at best. And Agabu is looking at you in anticipation.
What do you think?
Well, to be honest, it's a bit bland.
Yes, it's hard to get ingredients here. I have to rely on the guards to go out and get supplies. We can't make a lot of sugary stuff. But every time I go to ask for the supply, guards to go get me some sugar, that goddamn seerman, he's a little bit of a drunkard. Seems to be a little, out of his head at night, if you know what I mean. So it's hard for me to get those supplies, yeah. Well, what are you guys doing in town? You must have some business here.
So why are you out at night watching somebody who gets drunk?
Oh, just walking from the bakery back to my house.
And where's your house?
Just right over there.
What time do you get done with the bakery?
It depends. Those sweet rolls take a lot of work.
Oh, couldn't tell just the taste.
He looks a bit
Oh, poor
disappointed.
baker. I mean, what is it? What does he mean out of the head about the drunk guard? What's he doing? Just singing and fucking rabble rousing, or what?
Well, no, just kind of laying around doing goddamn nothing. He should be organizing parties to go get supplies for me and the enchanter and the alchemist. I don't know how that alchemist gets all the supplies he's got. There's something real suspicious about that. I think he must be good friends with the guards, because they always seem to get stuff for him, or at least he's always got supplies.
Maybe he knows who to bribe.
Oh, there's no money in this place. We all help each other do our work. You know, make really good sweet rolls. At least I thought I did.
So what other stock of bread do you have besides inedible sweet rolls? What would you say is the crown gem of your bakery shop?
Well, I would have said the sweet roll before you just told me they suck. But you know, I got some normal loaves over here. I got some rye bread.
Yes.
Barley over there.
Let's try the rye bread.
Yeah, sure.
He hands you a loaf.
I will take a bite.
So as you go to take a bite, you chip a tooth.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
So Pat, you're
Dwarven
missing,
rock cake.
You're missing one of your front teeth.
Oh, jeez. No, you gotta break it open first. Don't try.
Why would you sell something like this? it hurts so much.
I don't know what to do about that. Jesus, Patch. Come on, be more careful. Healing word on Patch. Will that fix it? Can I medicine check and see how bad it is?
Yeah, do a medicine check.
Hey, Garrett. I zoomed in a little on the map, and I just want to point something out. Can you see that right there?
The
What?
trap.
Where's this trap?
I know. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing there.
We're inside the place. What do you mean?
There's
No,
nothing there.
no. That's like you know, the fun kind of.
I don't know, man. It's not there. Nothing there now. You're just mad at anything. Hey, Nick.
Evening, Nick.
What's happening, boys?
Oh, what up?
What's up?
Not much.
These guys are just enjoying the bakery goods.
Don't try it. It
Yeah,
really
Chip, you
hurts.
just broke a tooth on the bread.
You never ate a dwarven rock cake, have
Ardak, his tooth is, you know, kind of just really loose. Pretty sure if you just shove it in there and, you know, don't fuck with it too much, it'll heal.
Come here.
That's not how teeth work.
I'm gonna show you something I learned on the hive. I'm just gonna like take a fit like on my thumb and like use like his nose as leverage, shove it back in. And before I do that, I'm gonna be like, all right, Patch, this isn't gonna hurt.
Yeah, count to 3. 1, 2. Ugh.
Yorduke's just over here gagging in the corner. that was damn gross, man. I don't ever want to see that.
Here, let me show you how to do that.
And he takes the bread, puts it on the table, hits it with a hammer, and then scoops out some of the soft insides and hands it over to you, Ardak.
Yes, please, give it a try.
Don't trust him, Ardak.
I'll smell it.
Smells like barley bread.
Kind of just ate though, you know? Like, thanks, but this doesn't look nearly as good as what I just had. But,
Oh, all right.
Well, I'll take it. I love hard rock cakes, man.
As you bite into it, It's soft and chewy. Actually, it's really chewy. It just seems like it keeps getting bigger and bigger in your mouth as you chew. Eventually, you get it down.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go Dwarven Resilience.
Well, I mean, if I can't, tempt you with any of my wonderful breads, I guess have a good day. Come back whenever you want.
Actually, I'll take one of your breads. How many coin for one?
You know what? They're on the house since your friend there broke his face on them. Here,
Oh.
have three.
Well, thank you kindly.
Good deal. We should have Patch break his teeth more often.
How about someone else breaks their face?
I was just joking. I wouldn't leave you to do that.
All right. Well, have a good time. Hey, you never told me why you guys are here. Well, what's that all about?
We're just exploring the town.
Yeah. Just trying to meet everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, say hello to everybody, except careful, the alchemist, he's a real shithead.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan of it.
Does everyone have one person they don't like in this town?
I have several people at this point.
But completely out of character. I would like a rock cake as an.
Oh, okay. You have some rock cake, elvish dwarven rock cake.
Elvish Dwarven Rock Cake.
It's a crossbreed.
There are some in the party tracker sheet.
Oh, this will come in handy. Thank.
Well, where do we want to go next, fellas?
So I was a little late. I'm not sure.
We're looking for the Illithid spy in town.
Yeah, but there was a list of people,
Yep.
and I remember the shithead baker who I want to frame and just say he did it. I think he did it.
That's literally what we were just.
That's who we just talked to.
Hey, he was super nice, man. He gave me a rock cake and everything.
Yeah. Okay. well,
Job's hard. I liked it better when we did what HellDivers usually do, just killed things. Let's go, boys. Next house.
The next house down the road is Wakasan, the shopkeeper. That's what the sign says out front. You can see the sign is kind of slightly bedazzled, all dressed up with like glitter and pink stuff.
Knock, knock.
The door, it is open, but Wakasan open. It's another tall elf. This one, he's wearing a turtleneck sweater. He's got his hair kind of like all really nicely done up. And as he walks back to his countertop, he's got a bit of let's say a stride to his, a bit of a leap to his walk. He turns around.
Keep going.
I'm trying to say he's doing the gay walk, yo.
Yeah, I was asking.
What? Oh,
I just
he's
didn't want to say
flamboyant
gay.
in the way he has a little pizzazz in his step.
Yeah, indeed. He gets behind his counter, turns, and says, "Hello!
I'm Waxison the shopkeeper.
That is.
Oh, because she ate one of them raw cakes.
What do you sell?
Oh, I sell pretty much everything. Furniture, like odds and ends. I'll, take stuff you don't need and sell it to people that do.
Okay, just out of character, Garrett, are you stuffing shit in your mouth to do this voice?
This guy's voice? Maybe.
Cotton balls.
Are we being covered in spit right now? It sounds like we are.
Well,
I mean, you might
I'm
be.
standing at least 3 feet away from you, so you shouldn't be getting any sprays right now.
Oh god, I'm gonna step back to at least 6 feet. I don't want to get the rope.
You guys-
Sorry, I was a little less than careful with the last piece of bread I ate from our goddamn baker who sucks.
So you don't like the baker.
He's all right. Look, I'll tell you something I probably shouldn't. The baker, he's constantly got trouble with supplies and money, and he just borrows from everybody.
Right.
Does he owe you money?
Us? Well, me? Not so much. I mean, he does have some furniture he's renting, and he's, hasn't quite got up on his payments yet. But, yeah. Speaking of which, if you see anything in the shop here, you can rent it, and, over a very short 19 installments, you can have it for your very own. So, I also do payday loans.
Oh, this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
He's a fucking payday loan guy. Oh,
It's this guy.
I will take a look around his shop for anything interesting.
So as you look around the shop's full of odds and ends. There may be some interesting bits. You see some vials of acid that look like they might be quite useful. He also has things like arrows, javelins, and I'd say everybody roll an investigation check as you browse it.
Crit fail.
Hmm.
Oh, there you go, 20.
Bringing your hacks over here too. You do see a beautiful cloak in the back of the shop there, Patch. Let's see. It's kind of, nice and green. Has some, leather embroidery. Looks very elvish.
Ah, so you like that cloak there?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yes, that's actually a very old cloak. Elson traded it. I might be willing to part with it for either, the standard rent-to-own plan, or if you had something to trade for it now.
If we have something to trade for it now, let's see what we got here. How about
what is it again? Sorry.
an elven cloak?
Oh. Well, go ahead. But if you don't have something, I got something that he wants. I know.
Oh, I have this magnificent dragon chess set.
Oh, That is quite nice.
And I'm willing to part with it for that cloak.
Well, let me take a quick look at this chest set.
He sits down and starts inspecting it.
Mhm.
After a few minutes, he says,
Yeah, okay, yes, this will work. Here you go.
"There's a cloak of elven kind in the party sheet."
All right, and I put the dragon chest set in the party sheet.
Oh, I forgot I have a cloak of billowing. Put that shit on.
There you go.
It billows out.
I'm pretty sure.
So, guys, I hope you don't mind. Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Just a little curious. What are you guys doing in town? We don't really get many visitors, especially of the martial variety.
Oh, we just came in to, see your lush grasslands and learn from your.
Oh, is that so? So you live out there in the Badlands?
I mean, in a way, yes.
Oh my, it's quite dangerous out there.
Yo, you're telling us.
I've been telling that guy Shearman, the head of the guard, he really needs to step up the patrols. Seems like he's been quite lazy lately, though.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you say he's been quite lazy?
Because he's been quite lazy.
No, what has he been doing that made him lazy?
But what does he want to do?
Oh, he's just, I don't really talk to him all that often.
So we have a lot of strong opinions about this guy.
I have strong opinions about everybody. And I'd be willing to tell you about everybody if you just asked.
All right, tell
But,
us about
we can not do that. That's fine by me.
Tell us about everyone. And I'll put like a gold piece on the table, like slap it down, like just stare into his eyes. Tell us about everyone.
Oh, all right then. Who do you want to know about first? I already told you the head of the guard is a real lazy fuck.
Alright, my character's lawful good, so he's gonna say alphabetical order.
Oh, jeez, okay. Alphabetical order. Probably Tanak would be first.
No.
Tanak?
First would be Agabu.
Oh, you mean the baker?
Yeah.
No. Alphabetical order of their position.
Of their position? What do you mean?
Yeah, of their job.
I'm just a shopkeeper. I'm not some intellectual mastermind.
Yeah, so baker or alchemist would come first then. If you're going by the job.
So tell us about the alchemist then.
Zabina.
Gosh, you don't have to know the damn alphabet.
You look like a man who likes to gossip. We are in the market for some gossip right now.
Oh, well, Baden, he's not a bad guy. He seems quite friendly with the head of the guard. He makes some mean potion, that's for sure. I don't know much else about Beaton.
Okay, next one.
Turn to the party, guys. I don't know if he's gonna be like a whole bunch of you to it.
Okay, what about the next guy?
Well, you guys had some kind of special order. Is that the baker? Is he next? Yeah. Fine, I'll tell you about him. Alright, so the baker, he's a nice guy. He's adopted at least 6 kids. But he's not a very good baker. And, he seems like he's always cutting corners and using, strange items in his breads. It's, sometimes hard to eat, Whatever you do, don't try the sweet rolls.
No. Alright.
Alright, who else is in town?
Who's next?
Some
What's the
good
next?
gossip on?
So Dennington the blacksmith.
Well,
Oh,
blacksmith,
Jensen.
maybe?
He gets a bit of a conspiratorial look on his face, leans forward and says,
Guys, that guy's cheating on his wife. 100%.
With who?
Well,
his face turns pink and red.
let's not talk about that. Who's next?
I just write something in a notebook. Who is next, Patch? Who's a smart one?
Let's see. We did Baker, Alchemist, Blacksmith, the head enchanter, Konak, the horse fucker.
Yeah, what do you know about this horse fucker?
It's funny you call him that. He does seem to like horses. And sheep. And pigs.
You like him, he fucking loves them.
And
And
squirrels.
Oh, it's just wait, and pigs? And squirrels?
Yeah.
Wait, squirrels?
Yes. Who ended the bestiality?
Squirrels doesn't seem like it would work very well.
Oh god. This
But-
is a terrible man. Why do you let him live here?
Like
He's
innocent?
a really smart guy, that Konak. He's maybe too smart for his own good. But see, I don't give him too much trouble. He maintains the mind shield that covers the gardens. It protects us from the outside world.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Minefield? We walked through the damn minefield, didn't
No, not a mind shield. A mind shield.
Oh,
It's-
mind shield.
It's a shield that shields the
Guys,
mind.
guys, it's a shield that shields us from the mines that we walk through.
Got you. Yeah, I
we?
get
Mine.
you. Makes sense.
Yes, it's actually quite necessary. I'm sure you've come up to speed about the situation outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots
no,
of,
outside is fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get attacked at least once per week, and yeah, without Konak protecting us, yeah, it'd be terrible.
Man, I'd be attacking your ass every day if I lived out there.
And you know one thing though, Konak's he's loaned a lot of money to Agavu. Like
Yeah?
quite a bit,
Like,
a
how
whole lot.
much?
Well, you know, since we don't have money, it's hard for me to count, but it's a whole lot.
Like how many pigs?
No, how's you know he faded pigs? It was at least 42 pigs.
Oh man, that's an awful lot.
Yeah, and then Agavu started making bacon muffins. They were terrible.
Someone's writing all this stuff down, right? Who is he having an affair with? Or who is he fucking? It's the blacksmith?
He's fucking the blacksmith's wife. The
No,
shopkeep.
I thought. No, the shopkeep's fucking the blacksmith.
No, I thought he was fucking the black sheep's wife.
No. He said the blacksmith's having an affair on his wife.
Yeah,
I asked
that's
him who, and
that's
he
the
got
impression I got.
Oh, okay, well, if he's fucking the blacksmith.
upset. He's fucking the blacksmith.
Man, there's a lot of homosexual relationships in this tight knit community.
It's a
We know
fantasy
who
world.
the bear is in that situation.
Look,
This
I don't
is Garrett's
care.
fantasy world, dude. It's
I don't care. I don't care who's fucking who. The only thing I care about is killing the fucking baker at this point.
Every village needs
all
to
your
go
players, all your characters die.
Like I said, all I care about is killing the baker.
If you broke your tooth.
Yeah, that bastard's gotta die.
What?
Hey,
I thought we
Baker's
were gonna
nice. You
frame
give
the
me a free-
baker.
I don't
Frame,
know about
kill, same difference at this point for me.
that. Who's the next guy on the list, Pat?
It's not his fault that you don't know how to eat a damn rock cake. Like, your mother never taught you how to eat a rock cake.
Samirin, the head guard.
Yeah, what about him? You said he's lazy.
Oh yeah, Smearing. He is a lazy fuck. It's like early night, As soon as the sun goes down, he's just back in his house, not doing anything goddamn useful. You'd think the head of the guard would be out patrolling or trying to get supplies for everybody, but no.
So you're saying he's never out during the dark. He's only out during.
Yeah, as soon as the sun goes down, that dude is back to his, well, look, it's a little uncomfortable, but I think he's got a drug habit.
Oh, like opium?
Nah, or something else. Why?
Well, no wonder the maker has no supplies. There's no one getting them.
That's what the Raker said, but I think he just wastes everything he gets. He's so terrible with his inventory.
I don't know. You seem to have just confirmed. We seem to have just given us all the evidence that that's not the case. So you told us the baker has no supplies, and then you told us the man you think should get supplies doesn't get supplies.
Yeah,
Don't
look, if you want to connect point A and point B, that's fine by me. Just don't tell me why I told you that.
So, who do you actually like around here? Because it seems like you have a whole lot. Couple of problems with
it's true. It's a bit of a contentious situation. You know, I'll tell you, the best man I know is that blacksmith. He's wonderful. Big, strong arms.
Oh God!
He does have strong arms. I'll agree to that. He hits a hammer all day. Is there anyone else?
Shopkeep. Well, he can tell us about himself. You know that.
All right, tell us about you.
Yeah. How did you end up here? What's your story?
Me? I've been living here my entire life. All 726 years.
Jesus Christ, man. How old was Orc when he died? Like 30? And we are not doing good. These guys have been living over a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're speaking to the dwarf.
Fuck you. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, thank you for your help. Wait, did you buy that cloak? Are you gonna buy that cloak?
No, I traded.
Yeah. I got
get
that
that cloak?
chest set. Did anybody else want to purchase anything?
Well,
I mean,
what else
did
have
I
we
see
got?
anything with my crit fail?
So he's got just technically he's got all of the basic items that you may want and or need, like arrows and stuff like that. He doesn't. The only thing he doesn't have in terms of that is like tech weapon. Tech
We want
weapon
magic
ammo.
items. Tell us if he has magic items. That's what we want.
Well, it's it. Patch was the only one that found a magic item. So
You got anything that you know, like just sets on fire spontaneously? Like, you don't know, you throw it, you rub it together, you know, like light them.
Sure, hold on.
and he goes under the counter and pulls out a little cardboard box.
He opens it up and says, I call these matches.
Oh, they're just matches.
Yeah, that's some high
All
tech
you got
shit right
is
there.
rub them right here and poof, fire.
Okay, I'll take a better look at these. Are these like in boxes or book?
Matt, before you look at that, look in your inventory and tell me if you have a match box.
Pretty sure I don't. I had to drop my
tinder box.
adventure.
You have a tinder box.
I had to drop my Dungeoneer's pack because it weighed too much. Because I wanted to carry the head.
So, Yarduk, let's see. Make a Arcana check.
Oh, that's my fucking highest skill.
So as you look at this box of matches, you realize there's some kind of enchantment on it. Every time you take a match out and open the box again, it looks like it's totally full again. The endless box of matches is in the party sheet.
Wait, good. Are you just giving this to me? Or do I? How much do you want?
Of course I'm not. You think I'm a businessman. What do you got to trade for it?
To trade. Well, let me take a look at what I got. How would you like? I got the cylinder. You pull this pin and you throw it, and it makes about, I don't know, like a couple, 100 cubic feet of smoke, and obscures you. I don't know. You can do some crazy shit.
Oh, sure, I'll take that. The guardsmen will love it.
I'll take a smoke grenade out of my bag and hand it to the shop.
Yep, and there is a endless box of matches in the party sheet.
Well, if that's all for today, fellas, don't forget to come back.
Right. I leave.
You have a good one, brother.
You should sell that fucking enormous skull while you're in town.
We
No, I
traded the
already
skull.
gave it to the dude. Patch has got the ring.
Yeah, Patch got
He's got the ring of like mind.
Okay.
Mind shielding.
A mind protection ring.
God. Oh my God.
Which, we did a good job killing that bone naga. You should turn that around.
Alright guys, does anyone think they know who it is? Honestly, why don't we just get them all together and then we do Zone of Truth and we ask them which one of them's doing it, and whichever one doesn't answer, we just say it's that one.
No, let's just get everybody together, and we'll say on 3, point to who you think is the spy, and then whoever has the most points, and we.
That's awful. that is not a great way of doing that. I don't
Seems
think
very
that-
democratic to me.
Yeah,
Or-
democracy for guilt.
Okay.
Who
Here-
is guilty? Let's take a vote. Yeah, we don't like him.
Here's the other option. We get them all into a room, and I play bagpipes until someone admits to doing it.
Okay. Yarduik is not coming up with the answers from now on. What about you, Fruitcake? What are your ideas?
Well, it was obviously the baker.
See, I don't know anymore. Feels like everyone hates
You
the
gotta
baker.
go with your gut on this stuff. I mean,
Why don't we just go?
I think we need to go talk to the guard that everyone says is a drunk or a lazy
go talk to
reason.
the drug addict.
I feel like that maybe that's people think he's a drug addict or a drunk, but maybe this is another symptom.
Or
That's
maybe
true.
he's
I
drinking
could
because he
examine
knows a terrible secret. Like who the actual mind flayer is.
Or that the shopkeeper is fucking the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Or that the other guy is fucking his horse.
Or he's fucking someone else's horse.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, let's go talk to him. I'm down. Good idea.
Okay. So, the guard's place is way over here. So as you walk over there into, on the other side of the mansion, you see a modest kind of house. It looks like it's kind of set up on stilts a little bit, so it can get a view of the entire area. And standing inside, you see a man in armor. He's very tall, and he salutes you as you walk up. Hello there, travelers.
Hi.
what's up, buddy?
How's it going?
I understand Elsum has brought you in. He seems to trust you. Know that I do not.
Likewise.
Well, that's your choice.
So, we've been hearing a lot of interesting rumors going around lately.
Oh, yes?
Yes. Tell me, how do you feel about the shopkeeper?
The shopkeep? That...
Yeah.
Let me just put it this way. He's maybe a little on the strange side. Little weird.
Oh, that's how you feel about the shopkeep.
Some
How do you
people
feel
may
about
call
the
him
alchemist?
queer.
Kind of limp in the wrist.
Yes,
Right,
I do
but I
do
mean-
get the hint of women's shampoo when I'm around
Do you trust
But
him?
it does smell lovely.
you. It did smell quite nice.
Do I trust him? For he's a little shady sometimes. He likes to, get people in these rent-to-own things. It's a little
It's kind of like a scam.
dishonest.
See, he's got that payday loan shit. That's a scam.
But also,
Yeah, also, like you guys
he's
don't have
willing
money.
to give up items to people that need. I've seen him help quite a few poor, so
Oh, so
I'd
he's
say I
not a total artist.
trust him.
Hey, how do you feel about the alchemist?
Oh, Konak. His face darkens a bit.
Konak's not the alchemist.
Oh, that's right. Beanin! His face darkens a bit. Well, I do know something. I've seen Beanin returning back from the outside. No one from town should need to go outside. I don't know why he would go outside.
Why don't
He
you
just
go outside?
leaves.
Sorry, you were talking at the same time. I couldn't understand you.
Go ahead, Yardywick.
So, he leaves this wonderful, lush, safe area. What? For what?
I don't know his reasons. When I asked him, he said he was looking for supplies. Like I don't bring him everything he needs.
Yes, we've heard complaints. Some people seem to think that you yourself don't
Oh.
need supplies.
Everybody complains all the time. I've got to get supplies for everybody in the whole town. How can I do it for everybody consistently? Someone's always disappointed.
I mean, surely they can't expect everything from you.
Exactly.
And what of the baker?
Oh, the baker. Well, I hope you didn't eat his bread.
Oh, it's delicious. You just can't eat the outside.
Yeah. Well, he's not a terrible man. He's got 6 adopted kids. I can't say I have anything bad to say about him. I don't think he likes me very much.
I'll lean back to the party. Guys, we're getting nowhere with this discussion.
So why are you getting drunk at night?
What?
You heard me.
I thought I heard you say, why do I get drunk at night? I don't get drunk at night.
Insight check.
Roll it.
22.
He's lying.
Why are you drunk right now?
Why are you drunk right now?
Look, I am totally not drunk right now at all.
You're
Well,
totally
yeah,
drunk
tip
right
your head
now.
back and touch your damn tip of your nose.
Oh, that's how I couldn't tell.
No, I'm gonna
Look, I don't
tell
care
him
if I don't
to
care
fuck those guys.
whether I believe that he is or is not drunk. I'm going to say he is drunk for me.
Okay, but I'm asking him to like tip his head back and touch the tip of his nose.
What? I can do that anytime. I'm an athlete. He tips his head back and tries to touch his nose, ends up poking himself. Oh, hold on.
Oh, you drunk, you dumb bastard!
I'm standing up too fast. Here, let me try again. He tries to touch his nose again. This time, just barely makes it, but he gets his finger stuck in his nostril. Oh,
All right,
damn it.
all right, quit embarrassing yourself. We all know you're drunk.
Maybe a little. Guard duty's boring.
It's in the middle of the damn day, man.
Yeah, the most boring time of the day.
Tisk tisk.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
Yeah, he didn't do it. He's too drunk, right?
Well, I'm like,
Who did he say he sees slipping out into the Badlands?
Yeah, who did you say?
The alchemist.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm pretty sure the alchemist was real cozy with him because the alchemist seems to get plenty of supplies, or unless the alchemist is getting his own supplies. But everybody said he's real cozy with the alchemist.
He just said the alchemist gets his own supplies.
Look,
This
I
man's a
give
drunk. He
supplies
obviously can't breathe.
equally to everyone. That's why nobody likes me. Because I'm fair.
And you're drunken.
Look, there's no need to pull out that right now.
Hey, I'm not trying to judge, man, but it's literally the sun is over the damn head, and you can't touch your nose. You're a drunken, man.
What?
What about the dope smoking?
Which, nope, nobody said anything about that.
Well, I'm gonna ask. Why?
Are you guys trying to blackmail me?
No.
You want
No.
some of this wine?
No, we have no desire to blackmail you at all.
I
We're
don't
just trying to
care
get
for
our
wine.
money.
I
Seems like
just
other
want to
people already
know why you're drunk 24/7.
Who's
I told you, because it's boring.
Here, the same reason anyone does anything.
Yeah, but see, everybody sees you stumbling around, and they say you're an incompetent guard.
No, they don't.
They do.
Nobody knows.
We literally just talked to
We
everyone in the whole
literally
damn
can't. We wouldn't have said anything if someone hadn't said anything. We don't even know you. How would we have known if someone hadn't said something?
We're not here to judge you.
I feel like this is some kind of intervention. You're gonna pull out my mom and
Look,
Your mom's
we don't
already here.
care.
She's right beside you.
We don't care if you quit drinking. That's your choice. We're
Jesus,
here to get to
Mom,
the
go back
bottom
in the
of
house.
what's going on around here.
This isn't an intervention, it's an investigation.
But
oh, an
we
investigation.
would like to know about the good drugs that you've been getting, because I am very interested in.
No! Yardwick, bad. Bad Yardwick. Like SWAT.
Well,
Bad.
He looked like he was about to talk to you, but
Don't sell
that you-
my
No,
message.
don't listen to this.
Don't
fool.
sell my
I got
drugs.
plenty of good gold. I got 160 something gold and plenty of crazy magical items. So if you can just tell me more about these awesome drugs that you.
well, hey, here, come in the back room with me just for a second. You guys don't fuck anything up.
Totally fucking everything up.
All right, quick, boys.
All right,
Snoop around.
All right, guys, let's snoop everywhere. Come on, we gotta find something.
Let's rumble this place.
Like, we'd like to ransack the place, like, and look for shit. Oh, also, Garrett's not even in the call.
Yeah, he's making a drug deal.
Oh, did they go do drugs? Okay, I feel like I don't see how that has to be another room. Dude, maybe he dies. Maybe he just doesn't come back and something happens to him.
Maybe.
Maybe he's the guy. This is a sketch.
Mhm.
I feel like drug deals can be an out loud thing because we can't metagame it. Also,
And-
we all know he's getting drugs. He just walked into the other room in front of us.
Well, we all know he's going to die.
Where does he get the drugs? Does the alchemist make the drugs?
Maybe the alchemist makes the drugs.
Oh, that makes a lot of
Remember,
sense.
the alchemist wanted all those supplies so that he could make the, and I'm using air quotes, potions for the
That's
guard.
what I'm saying. If anyone's making fucking shit to get hopped up on, I think the alchemist is where I'd go. I say maybe we continue our questions and then maybe stake out the alchemist and follow him on one of his little trips.
Yes. His excursions to find out that he's actually the.
I mean, he could just be, getting shit from the fucking Badlands, but, he could also be fucking checking in with fucking Brain HQ.
True. Big true.
So, are you saying we're going to follow this alchemist?
That's the plan at this point.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Did you have a better plan?
No, that sounds good to me. I mean, I love fucking snooping on people.
I'm not very good at snooping.
Fucking Snoop Doggy Dog over here.
That's right.
Snoop
It's
Dogg.
days like this when I'm sad I'm not a gloom stalker. you know?
Listen, take your fucking heavy armor off and start snooping, okay?
I don't wear heavy armor.
I'm talking to all
So,
these heavy armor wearing motherfuckers.
so Searman and Yardowick are in the back room making a drug deal.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Attacking his house.
Yeah, we're just searching his shit.
Searching everywhere for anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, give me some investigation rolls. One
Investigation?
per person.
just one person or one per person.
One per person.
Hey, look, we both got 18s.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
And guys, are you taking part in
What
the
was that? Well, you said what was it? What kind of role? Investigate or what?
investigation? Yeah.
Can I use acrobatics for that? Just kidding.
Hands around and I would like to cartwheel over to the, and then do a backflip into the drawer.
As the drug deal's going on, you hear whispering from the side room, let's see, Patch and Fruitcake. You find a whole bunch of papers. It looks like Zierman's been embezzling from the palace to support his drug habit. He takes items from the armory, from Elsum's bedroom, and uses those to buy his drug.
Finances to fuel his fucking raging addiction.
I don't see
but
any evidence here, though. Of him.
Well, but so where does he get the drugs?
When I come out, I'll
It
tap
looks like-
Ardak on the back of the neck, and I'll pull him to the side. I'm gonna say, Ardak,
Yeah.
this man, I don't know where he's getting it, but I just bought 10 doses of Mind Flayer brain juice. So either this man's going outside and getting Mind Flayer stuff, or something. There's
So-
something weird going on.
It looks like he's getting it from the alchemist.
Ha! I knew
Knew
it.
it.
I think. No, hey, you all don't know that.
No, we
Only
knew it.
Ardak knows.
No, I'm saying I already was like, dude, what the fuck? The alchemist. Who's gonna be the drug dealer in your town? The
Well,
fucking
Garrett
baker
and
or
you were
the
talking.
alchemist?
We were like, it's the alchemist who's supplying them, because the alchemist is like, I can't sell you potions because I got to sell it to the guards, and it's like, okay,
No, good job.
Yeah. Also,
Well,
if you want to get
it's-
really, really high, I got some Mind Flayer brain.
If I catch you doing those drugs, I will beat the literal shit out of you. But I give you a wink.
Hey. I'll kind of do like a little finger point gesture to like where he's the only one he sees.
But I'm also being dead serious. So,
I'm confused.
alright.
What are you talking about?
I think we found what we came here for.
Hey, what are you guys doing looking through my desk like that? Those are my private papers.
We weren't here for that. That's bullshit.
So
I was just looking for
we're
the
here
bathroom.
under authority of your ruler. We'll do what we want.
Yeah, we do have a warrant. Hold on, I got it right here. Shit. Who's got the warrant?
I thought you had the warrant.
I thought you had it.
Oh, you have it.
I mean,
Like I said, we'll be in touch, and I feel like there's going to be a congregation of sorts coming a little bit. You do well to be there. And I'll leave.
you have a good one, brother.
Okie dokie. So you guys step out of his guardhouse.
And as we step out, I will tell the rest of the party what transpired and show them my Mind Flayer brains.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, also I traded him a fragmentation grenade for it, so probably don't fuck with this guy.
So, I'm starting to feel like this idea of maybe getting them into a room, sort of truthing them, and then airing out everyone's dirty laundry might not only be extremely entertaining, but might help us find exactly what we're looking for, because it seems like there's a lot of it.
Right, but probably
I
take
think we
that
should
guy.
I think we should stake out the alchemist.
I'm still down. Yeah, we can still do that.
I mean, that guy seems shady as fuck. He literally
Be
collected
back in just 2 minutes, guys.
Okay.
mind flayer serum shit. Like that's some fucking fucked up evil shit, right?
Well, it's a serum, but what? I mean, it's a drug. Like, what does it do?
It's apparently gets you high as fuck, but from what I can tell, it makes you smarter. Like the mind flayers, they got some crazy evil shit going on, but it's
Wait,
not
that guy
forever,
didn't
you know.
Maybe there's a withdrawal.
I think so. I think it makes you dumber after. He says.
I wonder. Don't we have a dwarf, right? Maybe the dwarf can taste it to identify it. And
Bro, I'm the dwarf.
well, I was saying I don't know if it applies to addiction, right? But if you're immune to,
I'm not immune to poison. I have an advantage on poison roll.
right?
I
That's
also
what I was
wonder.
saying.
I wonder if
I mean, if we have
Perhaps.
paladins are immune to poison.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance against poison damage. But you'd be out of your damn mind to fucking put mind flayer brain shit in your mouth. What the hell is wrong?
Paladins are immune to disease, not poison.
And I'm back.
Disease.
Welcome back.
They want me to drink the damn mind flayer juice.
Well, not at all. Right?
I'm not about that. No, don't do drugs. in
Identify a
Florida.
potion by taking a drop, like just tasting it, right? So I'm saying you could maybe taste it to determine what the effects it has is. And since you're immune to poison, if you probably won't become a junkie. Probably,
Yeah.
maybe not. But
I am not
What-
immune to poison. I'm just a little bit better at poison than you weak people. But
Good.
it's
Freaking-
mind flayer brain juice. I am not putting this in my fucking body. Have you seen the damn mind flayers?
Taste it.
You can taste it if you'd like. Here's a dose, and I'll pull a dose out.
No. I'm just gonna, as the commander, I'm like trying to get you to taste it.
I guess you can roll per. I don't know, man. Like,
No,
fuck.
just hand it
Look, you're
over.
my commander.
Let me see that. Let me see it.
The fruitcake. Wait, fruitcake is perfect.
Yeah,
for
I used to
are you?
dabble. I used to dabble in,
I'll
I-
some
put it next to the
elixirs.
lunch.
Let's just say black market elixirs. So, yeah, I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah, well, here you go.
You gotta waft. Make sure you waft. Don't smell it right.
Yeah, waftings for pussies.
Right, there's a dose in the party sheet for you to look at.
I will taste it just to see. I guess if that'll identify.
Okay.
Se- Siemens drugs. That sounds good.
Searman.
Semen's
Semen.
drug.
That's way better than
Semen
semen.
truck.
Semirn.
I like brain smack.
Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't spell it wrong. That's his name. All right. So, are you fruitcake? You're putting a drop on your tongue.
Well, it's all in one
Okay.
vial, right? So I basically took a drop out of the vial and put it on it.
Okay, sure. So you keep possession of the vial, but put a drop on fruitcake's tongue. You have 9 doses in the vial now.
So the dose is the drop is a dose. Okay.
Yes,
This
it
is
is
like-
very, very powerful shit. That's why I didn't want to fuck with it.
Fruit.
Everything seems to be so clear now.
Yep. Your mind clears. You gain a +1 to intelligence, and as the what's it? Mind flayer interstitial fluid brain juice. It's what they raise their young in. As it works its way through your body, you feel more powerful. You will gain a +4 to your dexterity for 1 hour,
How do you
And the-
feel?
and a +1 to your int.
Have you guys ever seen that movie Limitless? That's what I feel like right now.
What's a
Oh,
movie?
he's fucking
I don't know
yelling
what
at
the movie is.
It's like when that guy became limitless.
Oh, he's fucking evil.
That's what this shit is right now. Okay, where's the stock market? Fuck, the stock market doesn't even exist.
Wait,
Shit,
no.
I can't even become rich off this shit.
He's just
What is wrong with you? You're just talking gibberish.
It's not gibberish. You're just too stupid to understand what I'm talking. I'm so smart right now. I'm like, you guys are like ants to me.
Oh man, at this point, I'm gonna come up with some amp rope and attempt to restrain Fruitcake because he's not making any sense.
Good idea.
Going crazy.
I'm gonna use my acrobatics to dodge.
Oh, he's got dank acrobatics now.
Oh,
I got dank acrobatics.
Yeah, but look what you're doing, bro. You can't crit on an ability check though.
No, but he rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Are you?
He's trying to
dodging
restrain him.
Fruitcake?
Am I supposed to?
If you would, I thought you said you wanted to, but if you don't have to because PvP is out. And if you don't want to, have a struggle.
Yeah, I just cartwheel out of the way.
Yep. Fruitcake is fast, y'all. It's like he's moving faster than you've ever seen. Fruitcake, did you add that? You should have a +4 to your dex and a +1 to your. Yeah. For 1 hour, I'd put a effect on you. Can I modify your attributes through effects? I don't think I can.
Sort of, yeah. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. But if I forget to switch it back, don't blame me.
Yep. So, you're feeling great, Fruitcake.
It's by will alone I set my mind in motion.
What are you guys doing?
I think we should follow Gaius' plan.
Maybe I've forgotten that already, or wasn't here for.
You weren't here.
What's
The
going on?
plan was to stake out the alchemist and follow him on one of his little excursions to the Badlands to see what he's up to.
Wait,
Okay.
No one else is concerned about how fucked up Fruitcake is?
I mean, just don't give him any more.
Yeah, look how spry he is.
He's like
Give me a little bit
he's
more.
like he's like
give him
big
any
space
more.
brain right now. Look at him. He's big space brain. This guy, he's building fucking airships right now in his mind.
Yeah, like if one dose did this, I mean, what would two do? We got to push the limits of this, guys.
No. No one
Yeah,
else.
let's
is
go
gonna
find
take
that
it.
alchemist. Let's go find that alchemist. He can give me some more.
Great, my whole team is now addicted to drugs.
What? Your whole team? He's the only one who took it.
Hey, but listen, okay,
Ours is
you know,
great.
if we say we get some of this stuff, okay, there's a big brain floating around in this juice down there. I mean, if we get, 100 gallons of this, we give it to the engineers up on the spaceship or whatever. They're going to be doing shit that we never seen before. All our problems will be solved.
We still don't know the
9
long term.
drops cost
You
me
are
a
on the
fragment
high.
fish grenade.
You are not on the down yet. We need to see what the come down looks like first before we get to conclusions about
Hey,
this.
guys, can you give me a history check? Because I think Gaius knows something. Part of the clone program is to upload a lot of the hive's history into the clones, and you recall that there is absolutely, like, the way the elder brain works is he is sitting in a giant vat of the fluid that is in that vial. Yeah, sorry, that's all you know. I thought I had more.
Yeah, that's what I just said, dude. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Gaius, quit repeating what I just said.
Right, but I mean, that means when we find this giant refined brain thing. We don't want to fuck with it because if we touch that shit, we'll be as high as fruitcake. We can't fight when we're high as fruitcake.
We don't gotta start slurping it up, dude.
I mean, if you touch it, one drop on this guy's tongue made him. He's not even speaking any sense. He's just high as hell. He's used.
You don't get any on you. I mean, we deal with acid and things like that. I mean, holy shit. Why don't you get back to the airship if you're so fucking scared all of a sudden?
I mean, I guess we have an option. We could build an immunity.
We still need to find the trader, and our alchemist, I think, is the best bet for that. We know it's linked to the drug supply. If we follow the drug supply, we'll find the trader, we'll find the brain.
So is the plan
Maybe
to
the
just
alchemist just likes drugs, though.
is the plan to just stand here in front of the guard shack until
No, I said stake it out. You know,
Okay.
hide a stakeout, bro. Like
Okay, so
where you have your hamburgers and you hide and you crouch down in the carriage and you look inconspicuous.
I'm gonna put you guys on the map.
I don't know who's not on headphones, but holy fucking fuck, it makes it really hard to understand what's.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
is
fair.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's headphones, you son of a bitch.
Like,
so
I don't
guys,
like to wear headphones, but I do it for this.
So hopefully that synced up your view with.
Yeah.
What's it? The alchemist shop is. Can I draw a rectangle? Of course not.
See, that's what I was saying the other day about pointers.
The
Wait,
alchemist
you
shop.
can draw, though. You can
Yeah.
enter drawing mode.
Yeah, but
like-
you have to
Is
It's
this
not
building right here?
There you go, a rectangle.
Yeah.
That's that +1 int coming out.
And you did it so fast. That's all that dex.
someone erase my rectangle.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. I thought it was mine.
So it's a little past noon. That's his house. So help describe how you're gonna stake it up. How are you gonna stake it?
I'm gonna go fucking hide in this tree and climb up in there and fucking stake it out and eat my fucking fast food.
Yes, stealth check.
Drink shitty coffee.
Anybody else gonna
That's what you do when you're on a stakeout.
Above average.
Okie dokie. Ardak, Fruitcake, and Yardoik, what are you guys doing? I'm assuming Nugget is asleep in the mansion.
Nugget is
Oh,
kind
Nugget.
of stuffed, and you know he's a bit hungry, or a bit full, and he's got to sleep.
So the alchemist place is down south there, right?
Yep.
It's the one with the red square around it. Yes.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go talk to the alchemist, but fuck that. I'm not going to.
I mean, his door is open if you want to. He won't talk to Patch. He threw Patch out of his shop.
Okay, I want to go talk to him.
You push through the door, and you see Peenan sitting behind his desk.
What's his name? Beanan?
Yeah. Beanan. Yeah.
Maybe. Beaman. Chop
Okay.
chop.
He looks up from his cluttered desk and says,
Yeah, what?
They I heard you was an alchemist.
Oh, yes. The best on Earth, I guess.
What the fuck's Earth? Is that what this
You
place
know.
is called?
That's why I call this planet that I don't have a name for it.
I mean, I've always just called it zombie shithole land, but yeah, Earth, that has a nice ring to it. Hey, well, enough with the small talk. I heard you're a man who knows how to get things.
What do you mean?
Well, you know,
Make it or something?
I mean, I'm looking for more of like a specialty item, if you know what I'm talking about.
Kind of looks you up and down, notices the little beads of sweat coming out from your brow. How you might be a little bit more fiddly than normal. Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
I'm looking for the juice, buddy.
I don't actually have any right now, but I could maybe get you some in a couple days.
A couple days. Well, what?
Hey, a couple days.
I mean, why so long? Listen, I got.
Potions are difficult to make. That's all I can say.
Oh, you have to make it. I thought maybe you like just found it somewhere or something.
Oh no. It needs to be brewed. Brewed with the utmost care.
Well, hey, okay, so I'm definitely interested in what you're talking about, and I want you to check this out. Just maybe this will whet your appetite for us doing a little deal. I'm gonna pull out my I have this weird elixir. It's like a water to wine thing. Have you ever seen anything like this?
He picks up the item and looks
at it. This does have some kind of alchemical enchantments about it.
So this thing right here, okay. Say you want to get drunk, right? But you don't have any alcohol, but you do have water. Boom. Add this to some water, and you're like a modern day Jesus. Water to wine, and it's really good wine too, not that cheap shit.
Oh. All right, yeah, we can make this work. You gotta give me a few days, though. Gotta warm up the cauldron and all that.
Yeah, okay. So can I just take a look around his shop? I mean, is there anything interesting or incriminating or?
So as you look around the shop, you have his desk. It's a mess with lots of potions and bottles and papers. Let's see. He's got like papers actually pinned up all over. One's pinned to the wall. There's a whole bookshelf and little pieces of paper stuck in the books. And yeah, the door actually, when you look at the door, you see he's got 3 locks on the door. And they all look pretty nice, heavy duty. That's about all that's going on.
I sort of indicate the door and I say, "Yeah, you got tight security around here, huh?"
Well, I have a lot of expensive supplies, you would say. Things that people might want to come in here and borrow that I don't want them to borrow.
Well, I mean, you got pretty good security around here. We were just talking to that guard out there by the guard shack. What's his name?
Siren.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Smyrn.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty nice guy, huh?
He is. He's, yeah, good guy. Gets me lots of stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys have like an arrangement or something?
He just, he treats me good. I treat him good. We can do that same thing. So, you keep bringing me stuff like this, I can definitely get you what you need.
All right, buddy. So I'll be back in a couple of days.
And I'll have it ready for you.
Okay. I walk out.
Yep. You walk out.
And jump behind a bush.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll. Yardwick, Hardak, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
Are
sorry,
you-
I was on the phone with my dad.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
I'm with like Gaius or whoever's over here.
Gaius has climbed up in a tree and is
I
hiding
am.
there.
Oh, is he? All right. Well, I'm like,
I too am climbing
well,
in the tree.
I'm like way over here. I'm like being nonchalant because like I know I'm not stealthy, but like if he sees me, I don't want him to think I'm doing something like spying on him.
Okay. So
I
you and
will
Yardwick
follow
are just like standing over there talking to each other. Just enjoying the unseen riches of green plants.
Wow, these are a lot of trees. Like, I imagine we're like doing something nondescript, like throwing something to each other. Like we found a stick or something, and we're just throwing it at each other.
We're just throwing the rock cake back and forth.
We're like sparring. We're sparring. Yeah, the rock cake. That's perfect. We're playing catch with a rock cake.
Okay. Sorry, you said you were throwing sticks at each other, and I just got a mental image of you throwing sticks at each other, but not trying to catch them at all. Just
I mean, that's what we're doing with the rock cake. I thought.
Yeah, it's like a like you know
wall
sting
ball.
pong when you lose. You gotta like turn your back and
Yeah, the difference is it keeps bouncing off my armor, but keeps like hitting him directly.
Okay, so you guys do that. If time starts to pass, you know see the town going on. None of you guys that rolled stealth are revealed. Although, guys, you do kind of slip in the tree once, and maybe the branch you've chosen isn't the best one to be sitting on this long. The sun keeps going down and going down. I'm going slow in case you want to do something. The sun's going to go down. The sun's gone down. It's turning nighttime. You see most of the people as the sun goes down and it starts to get dark. They leave from their place of business and head over to the manor. Seems like everybody in town stays in the manor. And yeah, it starts getting darker and darker and darker and darker. And at this point, Elsum's
So
gonna
did the alchemist go to the manor?
Yeah, he went with all the other people.
Oh,
Sorry,
so,
I probably should have made that very clear. Yes, the alchemist walks from his shop and starts heading to the manor. And if you let him do that, it's just going to get darker.
Well, so I think we're following the alchemist, or at least that was my plan. I mean,
And
Yeah, that's fine.
you see him come out of his shop. He starts walking down this little street. He's by himself. And then he's going to make that corner and start heading down here to the manor. Are you following him, Fruitcake?
yep.
Yeah, we said we were.
That's what I want to do.
How close do you want to follow him?
I want to follow him. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure where he's going, so the idea is to follow him not that closely, but I don't think I have to work too hard to stay unhidden. I mean, everybody's just walking to the same place, so I guess I'm just gonna head over to this manor and
Okay.
I mean, try to figure out like nonchalantly like where he's gonna stay in that place, and then try to also figure out what the best way to surveil him would be.
Okay. So if you walk back to the mansion following it, he walks into the mansion. Through the front door, takes a left, goes all the way down to the end, goes up the stairs. Oh, you can't see the stairs.
Well, I mean, I can presume that there's stairs since it's a two-story house.
Yeah, there's stairs right there. Onto the second floor of the mansion. where all the townspeople have separate bedrooms. Goes into his bedroom and yeah, that's what he does.
So yeah, I think
I'm gonna follow Patches, or I mean,
So-
I'm gonna follow.
so the exit from this mansion is the front door, right? Are there other exits? I guess my point is let's just put everybody on one exit and
So
wait
this
for this
mansion
Mitch to leave.
has one exit. It's the front door.
That's probably not up to fire code. Just gonna say that right now. Hey guys, if we ever gotta kill all these people, just burn the mansion down and nail the front door shut. Anyway, I think we should just have somebody like watching his window, somebody watching the front door, right? Because he's leaving at night, right?
Okay.
I mean that's what we think. So
All right. So, if everybody's in on that, then you can, set up outside. Before it gets too dark, Gloom and Yardoik, one of the elves is going to come out and ask you if you guys want to come in and go to sleep, or if you're going to stay out here all night.
I mean, I see in the dark. It doesn't really matter to me.
All right. You guys do you. Probably first time you've seen the grass and stuff. Just careful. It gets real itchy if you sleep on it. Anyway, bye. It becomes night. You guys watch. I'll tell you now, you watch all night long, and dude stays in his bedroom.
I bet the bastard has tunnels or some shit.
I mean, there's always time for Plan B. I got some
Intimidation?
nails and a hammer.
Oh, crucifixion.
Nah, just nail that front door shut, burn the whole place down.
I mean, I do have these matches. I mean,
That's
we can
not why
also.
I gave you those.
I mean, guys, I do have fiery hands.
Guys, why don't we just get everybody in a room and then zone of truth then?
I've been saying that
To tell us the damn answer. Like, we're getting nowhere. We're ending up killing the wrong person, and we're gonna feel like fucking shit.
I feel like we have enough blackmail on everyone to get the answers we want. Whoever just does an answer, and it's like we'll threaten to release them.
You mean so we just need to Scooby Doo this shit and get everybody together and
pull the damn mask off?
Yeah,
okay.
With a shot, right? I mean, we only get one shot at that. Is the thing.
You guys hear roosters in the background. Yawn a little bit.
All right, before we quarantine the whole town in the one building, maybe we should go talk to what's his name, Eleanor, Elsar, the dude who's in charge. So you should probably give his blessing on this before we do some crazy shit.
Inside the mansion. What's it? Alisar, Eleanor, and Elsum are both eating breakfast. When one of you guys walks in, I'm not sure who it is, they say, would you like some food?
No. We've talked to your whole town. We sat watch all night, and we haven't found shit about this spy. We would like your permission to gather the whole town into one room and to zone of truth.
Jesus.
Well, to be honest, we do have some information. There's a lot of stuff going on under your nose here.
But we haven't found your traitor yet. But we're not sure that anything we know is necessarily relevant to your traitor situation.
Oh,
We do have some ideas, though.
Right.
Well, look, we can't discuss something as serious without food in our bellies. Have a seat.
All right, I'll sit down.
He serves you a wonderful breakfast.
This breakfast was wonderful.
Yes, my wife is a wonderful baker. Got her an extra oven just last week.
Yeah, much better than that damn baker in town. He did not
Honestly,
you know,
why is
treat
your
Patches
wife not the baker?
Oh, Agaboo. He's a bit of a, I don't know.
Shitty
he's a
baker?
bit of a
Yeah,
mess.
I think so too. I don't know
He's
why.
a little scatterbrained, maybe.
It's just not your taste if you're not a dwarf.
But he does good work and he does help the kids. He's a good man in his heart. I've known him for more than 700 years.
Looks like it. But outside, Garrett, didn't they tell us that he thought the baker was the one doing it?
Mm-hmm.
But did he just go back on that?
No, I didn't go back on it. No. See, I've known everyone in this town. They're all good people. I know one of them has come under the influence, and I did suspect Agaboo initially.
Wait, you mean like mind flayer influence? Like maybe, I don't know,
Yes.
drinking their fluids kind of in?
What? Who would do such an idiotic, stupid thing?
Apparently everyone.
I'll take my vial of mind flayer brain juice and hold it out in my palm and say, "What do you think this?"
Oh.
Elsum's gonna pick it up, and actually, there's one bit of housekeeping I need to do that I forgot about until just now. Fruitcake.
What? Stop shouting.
Con save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, see, there's no save. So Fruitcake, you're gonna get a hangover after 1 hour.
I feel like I had diarrhea in that dude's bathtub.
Fruitcake
It's one of the
doesn't
side
understand
effects of the juice.
Fruitcake doesn't understand the 3 turtle shells.
So that's gonna give you a -5 to your intellect for 8 hours.
Oh no!
It's what?
-5
Okay.
for 8 hours.
Has that been? Yeah. Has it been 8 hours?
You'll also lose the +1 to your intellect as well as the +4 to your dex.
Well, so that's an hour after.
An hour after you take the drug, you
Okay.
lose your buffs and you get the hangover effect.
Man, Fruitcake,
Okay,
you're
so
looking
by
pretty
this
good.
point, is it over? Or?
It's the morning, so I suppose it would be.
It was a rough night last night.
It was a very rough night for you.
You were shitting in everybody's bathing bathtubs.
That was not me. Okay.
I
Like
mean,
a trail of it. that
You
leads
can't prove it. Can't
It's
prove
like-
anything.
you're right. I can't. I can just blow people up.
Insight check. I'm just kidding.
So-
Okay. So you guys put the vial in his hand. Elsum looks at it, opens it, sniffs it, closes it up, puts it down. He says, "Where'd you get this?"
Fuck. Who do we get it from, guys? The
guard, right?
The guard.
The guard. Yeah.
Seems
You-
like
you drunk a
guards
god,
are
man.
alchemists.
Apparently, your alchemist is
Scared.
selling this shit.
And you say Searman's taking it.
Oh yeah, he's the one who sold it to me. Also, he has a frag grenade, so don't fuck with that guy.
Jeez. Well, at least he's a guard. Can you guys not give weapons to the townspeople, please? It'd be nice.
I mean, I was trying to get the evidence. I just really wanted to, have the evidence to show.
All right.
I mean, you can go take it back if you want. You're like in charge here, right?
It's possible
Yes.
that there's no traitor at all, and maybe that this oversight and judgment for your men is causing a weakness of the mind. I'll look over at Fruitcake and see he's not doing so well. Yeah, maybe that's causing the mind flayers to be able to see into them. Maybe they're not doing it intentionally at all, but rather their shady business is causing the problem.
But
unintended side effect.
We're pretty damn sure that the alchemist is the evil bastard supplying this shit. But as for the trader, I mean, I don't know. It could be.
Yes, and see, that's my dilemma. Each one of these people are incredibly valuable. You have to understand, us elves, we're not don't reproduce quite as fast as you all.
I'm a
yeah, dwarf company accepted. But as a dwarf, you would understand even more. Every life is precious. I can't just accuse someone that I've known forever. Not without
there's
good evidence.
no accusation here. I have the proof. I bought this from your god, and your god told me that he got it from the alchemist. So there's at least two guilty parties involved. I have the evidence right here.
Also, one of your guys might be fucking his horse.
It's beside the point. That's beside the point.
Just saying. And I sip my
Well,
tea.
I mean, come on. You know that you can't bear to see anybody punished. But isn't that why you got us doing this? I mean, we're doing your dirty work for you. So, I mean, at least sit back, and if you don't want to get your hands dirty, just let us do what we got to do.
If you want absolute truth, we just need permission to gather your whole town into one room, and then we will have, with absolute certainty, your trader or lack.
I don't think that's a good idea, but if it's what you want to do, then maybe. But here's what I would say. Go get me some evidence from Akabu. Not Akabu. Beanan's shop. The alchemist shop. Get me some evidence, something that shows that your suspicions are true. And then I'll act.
I mean, where do you think the mind flayer juice come from? Your god's a fucking drunkard. He didn't go out and take it from a fucking mind flayer. Like, he said he got it from the alchemist.
I mean, come on. The alchemist confessed to me that he was the one getting the shit. He's gonna be hooking me up in 2 days. If you want proof, I mean, I guess we could just wait till tomorrow. He's gonna sell me the shit.
I guess the part where I'm hung up is how having that potion, this mind flayer brain juice, as you call it, how does that make him a spy? He's an alchemist. He has all manner of strange potions.
No, how does being a bread maker make you a spy, or a blacksmith make you a spy?
You know,
Honestly, I don't know what you want from us. They're not going to admit that they're a spy.
I want some evidence.
If you want a definitive answer,
no, you know what?
Have to call a town hall.
Did you see anything suspicious in there when you went in to deal with him?
No. I mean, he's got a bunch of locks on his doors, but I mean, that's really smart to me. I mean,
on the outside of a door, on the inside of his house.
Yeah, on the inside, like he wanted to keep people out, but I mean, yeah, you got locks on the inside. Yeah, it's...
the inside of on his is it like locks on a room? Like I didn't understand is the thing. Is it locks on like a separate room, or is that like the front door?
No, like his front door.
Okay, so I thought it was a separate room, and that's why I was like, okay. I mean, sure. Let's go stake out this guy, or zone of truth him, or whatever.
Let's just go kick his ass. I mean, we know he did it.
I mean,
no. We can
No?
do that later.
No, okay. Well,
I'm kind of on you. I think we should kick this guy's ass because I don't think the drug addict guy lied to us.
Well, so I mean, I guess if we can just go search his place of business. I mean,
yeah, we have a warrant, huh? Elsamon? We got some pretty damning evidence here. I have it in my hand.
He dips his head and he says, "Yes, you're right. I'll grant you a warrant to search his shop." And he signed a piece of parchment and hands it over to you, Ardak. This will... Beanan will
honor my word. This will let you in and let you search for whatever it is.
Ain't gonna honor your word if he's guilty.
All right, boys. Well, let's. Oh, well. If he doesn't honor the word, he's made some bad choices. Because we're not just gonna let him do whatever the fuck he.
Okay, let's go. Whatever.
So you guys
Let's go, boys.
get to the shop, open the door. Beenan's already there. He's sitting behind his clustered desk. He says,
fellow, all of you.
Under order of Helsum, we have warrant to search this shop. You will submit.
He stands up quickly from his, and his chair kind of flies out from behind, and he casts a spell.
I shoot him.
I will draw my axe.
I cast Dispel Magic. I'm just kidding. I don't have this.
I cast counterspell.
I did say if he was
I got
guilty, he wasn't
counterspell.
gonna fucking.
No, actually, I'll pull my shotgun out.
You guys get out all your weapons. Shing, 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 shing. He's gone. He's gone.
Did you not hear what I said?
Oh, that's a guilty bastard if I ever seen one.
I mean, that's all the evidence I need.
Wait, what did you say?
I said
All
I
right.
cast. I said I cast
Daniel.
counterspell. Garrett.
Say again.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
Okay. 1 minute.
It is a reaction.
It's a reaction.
I'll let you have it. Just give me 1 minute to get his character sheet open.
How dare you memorize counterspell, son of a bitch.
What do you mean? How dare I memorize counterspell?
Hell yeah, Patch. Counterspell.
What a reaction.
What a player! I know.
Okay. So what are you doing? Counterspell.
I'm
What do I have?
counterspell.
He has to roll a
No.
DC,
What level's the spell? That's what I need to know.
1 moment.
Yeah, so basically, if it's third level or below, it's automatically countered. And if
Okay.
it's higher than that, then Patch has to roll an Arcana check. Or yeah,
I roll
Arcana
a-
check,
Yeah.
depending on the spell's level.
Make an ability check
Okay.
using your spellcasting ability.
It's a level 7 spell.
Level 7, you say. So it's going to be DC 17. Okay. And it's against my spellcasting ability.
Inspiration.
So that would be what? Your charisma?
Yeah, I'm charisma based.
So it'd be a +5.
Yep. So we're gonna use advantage. And
Okey-dokey.
let's see.
Wait. Oh, I can't do that. This is a reaction. Never mind.
Let me find it. That's whatever. And then, yeah, a 19. It's countered. Stop where you're
what's-
going!
By order of Helsum.
You ding! Say stop where you're going. You can see his spell break away from his hands. And he, in front of him, right? Well, not in front of him. His appearance changes. He seems to grow tentacles from his face. And there is a Mind Flayer Enslaver standing in front of you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Kill it.
And you people laughed. You laughed when I had counterspell prepared. And now we all die.
No, I'm glad you had counterspell prepared. That's awesome.
Did I crit fail initiative?
There is no crit failure for initiative.
Yeah,
I've crit failed like twice in a row.
You need a new dice.
there are no crits in ability checks.
There's no crit success or crit failure with ability checks. There used to be in like 3.5. Oof, yeah.
3.5 wasn't D&D.
Oh yeah, and that tends like if you failed your dexterity check, you like broke your legs.
You fell down.
No.
You
It
fell down
actually hurt.
prone.
You like shot yourself with your own weapon.
Yeah, you could kill your own ally if they were standing next to you if you crit failed.
Guys, it's your turn. There's a big old nasty mind flayer standing in front of you.
Are we inside or what's the
That
deal?
was the guy's turn.
You guys are inside his shop. He's standing behind his desk,
Did he roll initiative?
and he looks like this.
Did he roll initiative secretly?
We don't have a map to the inside.
It's
Oh, yeah. Can you roll in it, guys?
Did he step away?
Wait, that's no fucking alchemist. Oh,
Yeah. Can you roll an initiative, please?
No, where he got the damn juice from.
Okay. So it's not your turn, guys. It's your turn, Nardak.
But by the way, your dude's also not in the list either, unless he's invisible.
Yeah, he is. There he is.
Okay.
Submit to the light of the law, and I will cast spiritual weapon. And summon my sheep anvil.
Okay.
Can you just put us like on a drawing map, just so that we have like some point of reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm just saying like
Grid-
so I
grid
know like
to
how
beat
far
up
away
the
it is.
mindful.
Yeah.
Really
It's
something.
insane.
We can
Combat's
do that.
gonna be really hard.
Just give me 2 seconds.
So I don't, potentially fireball the team
So
here.
take all the time you need. Take all the time you need. I'm not asking you to pull a map out of your ass.
But I want it now.
It's my map.
Here, let's see.
I always use the party sheet order thingy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the marching order.
but I think this would be more. Well, no, this won't be. Well, this will be just fun enough. Here we go.
Here, let's see.
Yes. Hey,
Yeah,
there's
and
the
the
person
Christian shield.
in the back left.
Yeah, I find it really interesting that the Mind Flayer was just in it to make some quick cash.
I doubt that. I suspect probably that like drinking, being an addict to the drug or something, lets maybe them see through your eyes, or more vulnerable to mental takeover.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, definitely.
I think that was the hook, was the addictive nature.
Withdrawal makes them easier for the Mind Flayers to beat.
Wait,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Makes them easier to control, right? So,
who should get fruitcake? Should we worry about fruitcake?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but not once he wears off and he's all okay.
This guy.
Like withdrawal fruit, right?
You're the leader. Who's standing? Who's talking to him?
I felt like I feel like we walked in and Yarduik immediately yelled that. So like we were still like in the doorway. Like
I
we
was
had
like,
just entered. We weren't even talking to this guy. We just walked into the building and Yarduik screams, "Fucking submit to the law!" Some shit.
By order of Elsum, submit.
Order of Elsum.
Okay.
We have a warrant for your property. Use.
So, Nardak, it is your turn. There's a mind player standing on the other side of the desk. He looks pissed off.
Fuck this guy. Go for the legs. Anvil, go. I choose you, Sheepville.
Sheepville, go.
Use leg smash.
It's very effective.
Okay,
What
so
about how effective it is?
you have your sheep anvil summoned. What's happening?
I'm gonna make a melee attack with it because that's a bonus action. At his legs. And actually, go. Wait, this is a mind flayer. At his face.
Okay, go straight for the tentacles. Swing and a hit. That anvil just bong. You see his tentacles kind of wrap around it momentarily, and then as it pulls back, he's got a bit of a sheep impression on his forehead. He takes 8 damage.
And then, because I still have an action, we're going to Sacred Flame.
Okie dokie. You reach it, hand out, and fail to summon the sacred flame.
No, a failure would be success.
Yeah, no, it's a failure.
He
for
didn't
him.
dodge.
It's a win for me.
Okay. I got to be clear on that stuff. the sacred flame, looking like it wasn't summoned, suddenly is summoned and does 12 damage, burning the hair off the top of the mind flayer's head.
If I could choose where, I'd like it to I'd like to snap and have it be like in his eyeball. But if not, that's just snap. Get anvil, bitch.
Gaius, it's your turn.
Quality. I mean, are we all just fucking pooled up here on this nest? Like
You're all standing inside the alchemist shop. It's cluttered. There's bookshelf, big desk, which is what the mind flayer is standing behind. And
why does it look like a zombie nest, and why is it a 2D representation?
Because someone asked me for a map.
Yeah, just red.
Okay. Threw that on there. Gotcha.
That's just like a grid, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to
Well, being that I like to shoot arrows at things, I'm gonna move back a bit and shoot some fucking arrows. That's kind of my fucking. Oh, like you want arrows? Okay, here I am.
You stumble back to just to the corner where the door to leave the shop. You notice that door is shut, and those locks seem real fucking locked. Shoot some arrows.
Well, so can you at least draw? I get it's an impromptu map. Will you draw a box around how big I have to move here? Like, what's the box of the room, top down? Like, just give me like 30 by 20 or 30. Like, when am I off the fucking map, right? Or out of the fucking room?
Yeah, you know, it's like this.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Cool. Yep.
Okay.
So
Counters like off. Is that accurate for the counter?
I swear to God, I'm gonna make a map right now.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about the damn counter.
I just wanted to know when I'm running the walls. That's it.
Yeah. There is.
I got it. I'm good. I'm just considering my options. Give me just a moment, please, sir.
You know, he could have just teleported away and everything would have been fine.
But where's the fun in that?
But no counter spell.
Who could have believed that the sorcerer rolled a 19 to stop the mind flayer?
Hey, it was a good fucking dude. Counterspell, dude. It was a good move. Honestly, it was a solid move. Okay, yeah. So I'll move. I guess. Let's see. In that case, I'm gonna go up to here near this corner. Maybe here, so I don't infringe on my buddies.
Okay. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot some fucking arrows, dude.
Start shooting. Yeah, that's a hit. First arrow hits the mind flayer in the top of his chest, takes 9 damage. Kind of looks down at it, bit in surprise.
Okay, I get another one. Oh.
Yeah, that one just.
I'm gonna use action surge.
Okie dokie.
And I'm gonna shoot at him again. Definitely hits.
That's a hit. Feeling
And
second
attack.
It's another hit. So, before this mind flayer knows it, 3 arrows are in his chest. You can see weird, icky purple blood bleeding out over onto his tunic. Anything else, guys?
I'm just gonna move back a little bit. Try to get out of range, or is there any crap I can? Well, I can't. I don't have enough actions to hide. But basically, if there's any crap in this room I can get behind, if he's gonna like shoot out lightning or fucking whatever, I'm gonna try to like position behind piles of crap.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty. It's the Mind Flayer's turn. He looks down at his chest in disbelief. He's enraged. He's going to let off a Mind Blast.
Is that like a cone? Like, I can't remember.
It is a cone.
Oh, we didn't do a great job here, guys.
Well, we didn't.
Well, someone's got a ring of fucking resist, so. I mean, at least that means somebody's
Oh, no,
gonna be up.
cone. That's a terrible kind of cone. That cone sucks.
He thinks that hits everybody.
Well, more than
And
half
where's
of me
my
is out.
crap?
Well,
Where's my crap on
I don't think that hits everyone.
Yeah, more than half of me is out of that. So, thanks, bud.
Let's No,
Yeah.
you're fine, Patch. There
Yeah,
is
that's-
no dark red color.
Yeah, that's why I said more than half of me is outside that cone.
Yes, that is fine. Nope,
No,
this is not fine.
Well, here's the thing. Before you do this, I could counterspell it, but it'll be my last third slot, and we'd have to wait here for another week if we were to go take on the.
Yo, I mean,
Oh, you don't
what are the odds he kills all of us, right?
I'm just saying.
Well, it's probably not a spell.
It's Mind Blast.
It's like a science.
Yeah, it's an ability. Yeah, it's,
Oh, okay.
it's a
Yeah, if it's-
racial ability.
Dang it, Mind Flayer, why'd you... that's not what I meant to do. You guys can disregard those.
Yeah, but I passed.
But I do need
But I
a...
survived.
Well, sorry, you get to roll again. I
that's
need
it.
that intelligence save DC 15.
Well, Nugget does not save.
Oh, this isn't good. All right. Which one's in? All right, here we go. Aw.
Oh, you're doing great, Ardak.
Ooh, Ardek's not very intelligent.
Just need Yardawick. Make a
Yeah,
save.
Ardak. You need an intelligence save.
Oh, intelligence save.
Yep. Hey.
Got a strong mind, Yardawick.
3 of the 5.
Didn't take them damn drugs.
Yeah, so this is gonna hit. One second. Let me quickly read the actual spell. That would be good.
It stuns the people who fail to save.
Okay. And yeah, if you save, you take no damage.
It might have been. I don't know.
No, yeah, you're fine if you saved. So Ardak and Nugget.
Oh no! What has happened to me?
You're both gonna take 23 damage. And you're stunned for 1 minute.
I hate it when I get a migraine during a battle.
You'll have to apply the damage to Nugget
Sure.
because I can't update like tempo or wound rather. Thank you, sir.
Okay. And then he's gonna try to plane shift, but can't do that. Fruitcake, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pull my dagger. I'm gonna rush this thing. And I'm gonna say, give me that sweet brain juice.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
We need to have a talk, fruitcake.
All right.
Doesn't work out.
Your hand shakes a little bit. You're a little excited about the brain juice.
That's it.
Nope. Cutting action. No. Okay. Nugget.
I mean, he's not going to be alive in 3 seconds, so
Nugget doesn't
not too
save.
worried about it.
All right.
Nugget's done. Patch.
Well, I guess we'll just go with good old firebolt and miss.
You're a little afraid of the mind flayer. Your last experience.
Yeah. The last experience has me shaken. That's it for me. Well, I guess I'll move over here.
Sure. Got it.
Oh, there's a damn mind flare in front of me.
Yeah, and they are as gross as you imagine.
Oh, all right. Well, I will utter under my breath. And I will cast invisibility and touch myself. And I will also lean over and touch Ardak and tell him, don't hit anything. Don't let anything hit. And I will make both Ardak and myself invisible.
Okay. Ardak's stunned.
He's still invisible.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he can't really respond except like, ow.
Alright, anything else you're doing?
Yes, I will. So, I'm assuming the counter is where I said it was. I'm gonna kind of scoot on over.
Okay, so you run behind the counter. You have a bonus action, I think. And that's it.
Yep, I don't think I really have any bonus actions. So.
Okie dokie. Ardak, you're stunned. Give me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
You're still stunned.
And now I'm invisible too. It's fucking sucks.
Yeah. Guys, it's your turn.
I'm thinking the arrows worked pretty well, so I'm just gonna stick with what works. And basically, that's kind of my jam. I'm sort of a one arrow pony.
First one misses.
That hits.
Yeah. Fourth arrow hits that mind flavor right in the chest. Takes 8 damage.
I'm going to move somewhere to where if he mind blasts me, he's gonna waste it all on me. So
that was my plan too.
Yeah, he can fucking bring it over here, and I'm gonna take one for the team, guys. If he hits me with it. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. So it is Mind Flayer turn. He does not recharge his Mind Blast. He's quite disappointed about that. So, he's going to go for some tentacle attacks. Got to do what Mind Flayer's got to do, what Mind Flayer's got to do. Yeah. Tentacle attacks. And by tentacle attacks, I mean he's going to try to take over someone's mind. He looks at you, Fruitcake, and you can feel him drilling into your mind, his intelligent eyes sparkling as he forces you to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna drill into your mind, you son of a bitch. You beautiful son of a bitch.
Yep. So you're charmed, meaning you think he's friendly, and the spell will end if you or any of your companions do anything harmful today.
Hey guys, I think we made a mistake. This guy's okay.
Are you
Bullshit.
sure?
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It is your turn, Fruitcake.
Wait, how did Fruitcake get?
Yeah, I mean, I he's okay. I mean, why are we even fighting this guy? I don't understand. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm not having anything to do with this. I'm getting out of here. I'll be back in a couple of days for that serum.
All right. Nugget, make me a intelligence saving throw,
what-
DC 15.
Sorry, you can ignore the 17 because that was the second roll.
Okay,
Okay.
so-
It hurts.
Patch, it's your turn.
We're gonna go with Firebolt. Hey.
Yep. The fire leaps from your hand, burns the Mind Flayer.
Fruitcake should
Anything
know
else?
to be charmed.
Yeah, Fruitcake, as the Mind Flayer takes a flaming bolt to the face from Patch, your kind of illusion of him being your friend fades, and yeah, that's a Mind Flayer. Anything else, Patch?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Yardwick, it's your turn.
Ah, yes. So I'm invisible. See what I can do without breaking them.
Not a lot of damage. Tell you that.
Right. Okay. Until the spell ends, for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Okay.
So, you do see Yardwick that the Mind Flayer is bloody, panicked. It looks like he's just fighting for his life, and he looks like he's not winning that fight.
So how? I guess the question is, it's defined as an attack. 'Cause if you throw something kind of like AOE and you like roll it out into the world, is that like really attacking one specific?
It says you, yes. Spells or attacks. What's it? Fucking attacks or, right?
I mean, it depends. AoEs don't have the same. So, for instance, if you're a thief and you have evasion or you have one that's when the attack targets you, and the other one is when there's an opportunity attack. So, having a single target, multiple targets is different. I don't know if that matters here. I'm just saying it is sometimes different.
If I threw a smoke grenade, that's not an attack, right?
Well, I would say if you're going to throw it, it's probably an improvised weapon attack to make sure you can get your smoke grenade where you want it.
The way
So,
I see
probably, yes.
The way I see the spirit of the spell is, you're invisible. If you throw a smoke grenade, everybody's going to see a smoke grenade come from where you are, right, and know that you're there.
Right.
And you're not invisible.
Yeah, it's
right?
an offensive action. I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Being invisible, it works as well until you try to hurt somebody. And I think, yeah, that throwing a smoke grenade probably would attract people's. I mean, it's probably an improvised attack, anyways.
But is there any kind of advantage from being behind him?
Because you get advantage because you're invisible. So you would get advantage on any attack that you made against him.
Right, it just you become
Okay,
visible after you make the attack. So you'll have advantage once you make it. It'll be like, hold up.
Yeah, because he can't see you.
Right, but I will be not invisible anywhere. Okay, I get it. Okay. One dragon's breath. Okay, cool. So I'm behind the main flare. I will load up a dragon's breath and a buckshot into my shotgun, and I will hold it about a half an inch from the Mind Slayer's head, and I will pull both triggers on the barrels.
Okay. Roll some attacks.
What's the range on that?
Both of those will have advantage.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Sorry. So that is for the Dragon's Breath, and this should be, I think, 6d6 plus 1, because the Dragon's Breath.
Okay. You might want to roll the other attack first.
Oh, sure. I guess, okay. The buckshot came off first.
He had 1 health.
You're welcome.
Oh, really?
Yep. His health was red. I knew it was between like 1 and 5, but he had exactly 1 health.
I don't really have a choice with this because they're shooting at the same time, so that's the attack.
Well, both barrels go off. His head just turns into goo. It flies out and splatters, Nugget, who's still kind of really stunned. And yeah, the Mind Flayer crumples down to the ground. You do see on the remains of what you imagine was his neck, there's a amulet that kind of catches your eye, but otherwise, yeah, it's just a gooey dead Mind Flayer.
One couple, please, double barrel shotgun. Or he's like eviscerated.
Yeah, no, you really like overkill it. You just blew him off the planet.
Yeah. So I guess his body kind of crumples down below me, and I'll kind of look down and see if there's any kind of like, I don't know, brain juice just chilling out that I can fill up my vial.
Dude, his brain's all over the wall.
Ugh, man, not really a good collection spot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
he does have a really nice amulet, though. You notice.
Arctic stopped being stunned now.
After I eviscerated him, a fucking huge ball of fire came out in the middle of the room as well, because I shot both barrels, and one was a.
Is there like a loose tentacle somewhere that we can grab?
You look around, you do see one kind of damaged tentacle. It's not very long, but
I will grab that and be like, all right, we got our proof. Let's go get paid.
Yeah, guys.
As the smoke clears in the room, Ardak, you go to open the door. It's locked.
Well, let's blow out any window.
Okay.
And we're not using the map because I don't have this all.
That's fine. It was mainly for the combat that I wanted to see how like positioning
Oh
is.
my god! Can I just walk up and break the door down? Like take like a minute to just smash the door down with my mace.
Make a strength check.
I give myself guidance.
I mean, I could just pick the lock, you know.
But yeah, this is more fun.
Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna loot the place.
So you start smashing on the door.
See, I'm also going to look for any healing potions that are in this place.
21.
We're gonna dig out to loot.
Okay, so you smash against the door and smash against the door. It does not. Seems like it's reinforced, and as you look around, there are very few windows in the shop. It looks like, stuck in here. Along the wall to your, the wall where the door, you do see a kind of strange crystalline kind of wall hanging, and inside it is a key that sparkles a little bit when you look at it. Looking back at the door, you see there's three keyholes. It looks like that crystallized key would fit in the hole, one of those holes. One of the holes has little vines growing out of it. The other two are open.
I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, it's 10 o'clock. It's probably a great time to stop right here. You're locked in the alchemist shop, and yeah.
Mind flayer juice everywhere.
That was a fun session, guys. Thanks for playing. Love you guys. Gotta go.
All right.
Hope you feel better, man.
See y'all on Wednesday.
Did this mind flayer brain juice get on anyone?
Yeah.
It got on a lot of people, but they don't look like they got high.
Oh, you got. I guess you got to eat it.
You got to drink it.
Yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Totally out of character. I did not know that guy had one.
Well, no. Like, we didn't know. We knew it was heavily damaged.
Right, but I thought this guy was like about to wreck everyone.
I had one last 3rd level spell slot, so I could cast one more counter spell if needed.
And mind flayers are scary, but they're also kind of really vulnerable if you can just beat on them.
Yeah, if it's just 1v6.
And my mind flayers are buffed as fuck. So you do notice he's got a sweet amulet. Whoever's smart picks it up. It's
smart?
Or whatever.
Not me.
Yeah.
Oh, intelligence.
It's an amulet of disguise self.
Yeah, Fruitcake said he was looting the place, so I assume he's got it.
And so that amulet will allow you to cast disguise self once per day.
Oh.
Have I attuned to this cloak?
I mean, shit, you've been walking around. Sure.
Who gets same?
I mean, you or Fruitcake can have it. I don't care.
I mean, I'm down with it. Patch has already got the other cool magical weapon or magical.
Well, see, my philosophy with magical items is y'all are never going to use them, so I'm just going to give you a whole bunch and then laugh when you don't use them.
I mean,
that's cool. I'm going to take this amulet and like put it on.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Heat my treasure vaults.
Definitely didn't need to burn a 3rd level spell on this guy.
I mean, I kind of had to keep him here.
Well, I didn't need to.
Yeah.
If Patch hadn't done that, then
yeah, don't get all fucking greedy. All right, we pinned him down. We got his tentacles proof. We're gonna be like, here he is. It was the alchemist. We're gonna hand him like an octopus leg, and they're gonna be like, what? We're like, nah, it's fine. Don't thank us too much, boys.
He's like, we put him in like a.
There's just a single tentacle. Here you go, got him. They're like, what? All right, see you later, fellas.
He's like half like mind flare liquid, and like the rest is like off pieces of tentacle. Like this guy's eviscerated.
Oh god, and don't let fucking